right, we're going to do a morning message together, although it may not be in the morning, but let's start out with Dear Entomologist. That is a long word. I wonder what that means. Entomologist. It's more than one. Entomologist. So I'm going to put an S, and it's the study of bugs. Last week, we learned about bugs. Let's sound that one out together. Let me get about here. Bugs. B. B. B makes B. U. Then G. 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 It's more than one bug. So I'm going to put S. We also learned there were 3 types. I'm going to use some power words. There are 3 types of bugs. We learned about that last week. So think, what are the 3 types of bugs? Think about that for just a minute. Let's go ahead and write those. They are, again, I'm going to use they, one of our power words. They are, first one we talked about was arachnids. What kind of bugs fall into arachnids? Spiders, scorpions. Then we have myriapods. Myriapods, what are those? Millipedes, centipedes, and insects. You heard a story with Miss Brown about a ladybug. A ladybug is an insect. And insects, it's more than one, so I've added an S and then a period. All of our sentences end with periods or exclamation marks or question marks. But this is a statement, so we've got a period. So now let's think about what are some of the insects. Insects have 3 body parts. They have 6 legs. Let's name insects. Some insects are, and let's list those. Okay, one that comes to mind for me, you see them a lot out in the grass, so it's going to be grasshopper. So grasshopper, oh, I'm out of room, so I'm going to finish it down here. Normally you wouldn't do that, but this is a long word, so it's okay. And there's a hyphen there. So grasshopper, so I'm going to add an S because it's more than one. So some insects are grasshoppers. Another one might be dragonfly. It starts with one of our blends we just learned about. Dragon. Okay, this is a long word. It's made up of 2 words. Dragonflies, like dragon and fly is a compound word. So I'll put that there. So we've got dragonflies. Let's do a couple of more. What about crickets? Crickets have 3 body parts, so I'm going to add that one. Crickets. Do the sounds as I'm writing them. And then there's one that's, it's 2 words. It's praying mantis. And it's going to be our last one, so I'm adding and praying mantis. All right, and it's a different word, so I can bring my finger space. Praying mantis. So these are some insects. All right, now we'll talk more about these words and the blends, but right now I'm going to read our morning message, then you read, then we will read. Wrong. I read, we read, then you read. Okay, here we go. Dear Entomologist, last week we learned about bugs. There are 3 types of bugs. They are arachnids, myriapods, and insects. Some insects are grasshoppers, dragonflies, crickets, and praying mantis. So now I think it is time for you to read with me. So read it with me. Dear entomologist, last week we learned about bugs. There are 3 types of bugs. They are arachnids, myriapods, and insects. Some insects are grasshoppers, dragonflies, crickets, and praying mantis. Now it's your turn. Okay, it's your turn to read it. You alone. Okay, good job. Okay, now, blends. We talked a little bit about blends. And here they are. I went over these. There's some in our morning message. So let's look at the bottom of our morning message. And you look to see if you can find some of the blends that we talked about. I'm going to show these quickly. See if you see any. Recognize any? And there's others. Okay, let me see if I can help you find those. So some of our insects start with blends down here. So I'm going to circle the first one. Okay, think about what that blend says. Say it out loud. Now let's do it together. Gr. Gr is for grasshoppers. Another one. See if you can find another one. See if you can find one in this word. Did you find it? I'm going to go ahead and circle it. What is that blend? What does it say? Yes, you're right. Dr, as in dragonflies. Do you see any others in these words? What about this one? Do you see one? Do you see this blend? You're right, there it is. And that says cr. Cr, you say it. Cr is for crickets. And then in the last one, do you see one maybe in this word? Did you find pr? Where's pr? Oh, you're right. It's there. Good job. So let's review our blends. Gr, dr, cr, and pr. Awesome. You learned about insects today. You learned about blends. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you.